the hilariousness in what just happened is fantastic. Fantastically, uh, well, it was fantastically scary for a second there, but turns out I was able to recover everything. Almost lost this whole setup except for the welder. Weird. Sometimes your electricity just goes pop. Twas a bummer. But hopefully we've recovered. Are we recovered? I think we're recovered. Hello? Oh, who would have thought? All right, back in business. And by business, I mean, not totally sure how this welder's going to operate. I do want our tarp to be kind of barely holding on for dear life. And I think the way we do that is we kind of have strings pulling it pretty hard. Actually happen here. Sharp corners, please. It reset my tools and all kinds of stuff. I think we need one in here as well. And then it'll probably actually have a little bit of wind kind of blowing it up. And probably same thing here. You get in there. We may have this part as well. We'll kind of... this one too. Grab that, please. There we go. Not quite, but close. Bring that down. We're gonna bring this up. Probably over a little bit. Something like that. And then we'll add, you know, scuffs and burns and little marks in our tarps. I feel like our tarps should be, they should be more of a brighter blue. And then is he even a boss? Or is he just the welder? We do need particle effects. Sparkles. We need a super bright blue for our sparkles. Those aren't quite sparkles that I want. Why can I not grab these? Oh. So actually what we'll do is we'll go delete and we're going to, I believe we have sparkles. Sparks. Spark hit. That's it. We just need to go and adjust our particles on our spark hit. Just generate a lot. Velocity. Source height. We're going to turn that to 0.25. 0.25. Lifetime frame. Let's make it 3. Make our circle bigger. Maybe it's supposed to be 0.025. There, nice and tight, small. Particle count 6. Speed. Let's bump that down. I like that it was a little more like plume. We're gonna see what this does. Craziness, that's what that did. What are my other particle options? So sparkles is the ones. We're gonna give this. Okay, that's got a soft edge. Was it just that first one didn't have one? Okay. That could be my view. Okay, yeah, those are soft. 5 might be a little aggressive. But I also think, whoa. Why did those all of a sudden move? Weird. I'm confused on why that all of a sudden is jumping down there. Oh, that might have been why. Yep. I'm gonna make these a lot smaller. I didn't play around a lot with the particles on when we made the hit design. It's where we probably want a similar... smaller spark. And I think we're going to bump this down to... Bump the sparks down. There's a lot of screen jumping here. Why have you forsaken me? It's a process. Okay. Last one. And... oops. A lot closer. So what is going on with these ones? That might be what was happening. That's good. These are all the same. It was just that one. Okay. So that's close to what we want. Very close. Couple of sparks there. Okay, I like that. Then we would just need a blue light. So we're going to do a new vector. And apparently it's going to make it orange for some reason. Blue light, please. I wonder if I want it to be a little more sparky. Split curve. No, that was simplify. Split. Where's split? Draw. Split curve. One is fine. We want these inside guys. Now let's get these outside guys. We're gonna make them pointy and blow them out a little bit. We want this soft edge would work. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. And we'll do one more. And we're going to shrink it down. And make it white. And I think we'll bump this down a little on our transparency. And same thing with this one. Okay. And we're going to put our spark right on the tip there. We'll call this the arc. We'll do vector. Nope. No, not vector. We want to build a group. Weld arc. Put the spark and the arc in there. And then open our welder, and we're going to put it right by his right forearm. Like that. Now, the other thing that will be a bit of a pain, we're going to do back to the beginning. We want to do a new vector. We'll make it that light blue. And from there, I'm going to do something like that. What we want to do, see if we did gradient. Allow transparency. Radial. This would also need to be a blue. But that's all the way down, right? Okay. Oh. Okay. Getting there. We're gonna put a blending mode on it. Let's see how screen looks. We'll either do screen or overlay. We might even have to bring in some blue that flashes on top of it. But for the most part, I kind of like how that looks up there. Yeah, we'll want to probably put like a mask on some of this so you see a little bit of a glow coming from behind. Let's go ahead and do that. Make a new group. We'll call this tarp, which I kind of knew I was going to have to do this anyways. New vector. Light details. We're not going to get too crazy at the moment. Masking, hide all, apply. Okay. And we want to masking, exclude strokes. We want to get like right up in here and put this on the correct layer. Kind of clip it off right there. That'll allow us to add it to the pole. Put a little bit of a blast of light right there. Hold on, I'm thinking about this backwards. I see what I'm doing. Okay. We'll carry on like this. I'm gonna have to do this a little bit different than what I was doing. I wasn't thinking. Oh, those got the gradient on it as well. We don't want that. Play. So that would kind of flicker on and off as he's welding. Or it would maybe, you know, kind of move almost like like it's shaking, but it wouldn't be shaking. It would be blasted. Nope. Whoa. Don't freak out. Oh, wait, I can't do it. That's the back one anyways. It's on a completely different layer. And we would probably want this to also be like a screen. Yeah, and see, we'd have our glow on there. Welding light. We may want like a bigger blast radius overall. It would just come from that point. It doesn't necessarily have to hit the edge of that bolt. I know he's kind of tiny right there, but... And we're going to turn that off for now. I'm still not entirely sure how we do the attack on it. Like, or what is the battle per se. We're going to go ahead and convert to bone. I didn't mean to turn the whole welder off. Welder guy. All right. We're going to add him a movement bone. Actually, let's put it right about center. That's our head. Back to our neck. And the hand will, the welder's going to move with that hand no matter what. Go back to our position bone. Make that our pelvis. Create our hip bones here. Welding mask. We're going to bind that layer. Left forearm. Left bicep. Torso. Welding arc we're going to keep to the hand. Right forearm. Right bicep. The welding part will not be connected to anything. For now, I'm going to put the legs to the pelvis. Hopefully I can remember that later. Weld wire, we won't... Well, I guess technically this. And then we'll leave the other end, we'll leave the rest of it loose. And then back hair. And let's get let's test drive him. Wait, before we do that, I want to make sure we have all of them and turn this intensity down. There we go, nice. So we can definitely grab parts. We can weld as we go. Okay, cool. So we can reach the welds. It's not wise, but you know. And then as we come back, the arm will follow along. And then obviously his feet aren't going to do much right now because they're all together, but we can get the idea of his movement. Okay. So maybe we do need to release layer. His legs are that's a little much to deal with. Let's duplicate his legs. Make this his right leg. Let's go to the actual leg. We're going to delete a lot of this stuff. I think that's good. Bind points. Okay. There we go. Like, why is this not showing me all the stuff I need to be able to see? Bind points. Grab this stuff. Bind points. And then the rest of this we're going to add to the pelvis. Fine. All right. Go to our other leg. Make this left leg. And we're going to get rid of the other side. We're going to leave that one in place. Just to make sure I got this right. This guy. Find points. Pant stuff. And then the rest of that will be pelvis. All right. Now, in theory, this button. Not perfect. His bone structure is going to need some work. Okay. Now we got to run and go through all of the details and do the same thing with the details. Pain in the ass. I mean, I kind of hate to cut it short. I just wanted to come back to see if we can do it. Ow. But I think I got to get out of here now. At least, even though the power went out, at least I was able to still, come back and jump in, and we didn't lose what we were working on. So fingers crossed for no power outages tomorrow. Later, taters.